Hello, everybody. I'm wearing a plaid shirt today. I look really ridiculous. We are going to get snow, and so it hasn't started yet. So I thought I would wear a plaid shirt so I would be more prepared for it. I don't know how that one possibly has anything to do with the other, but in any event, here I am. And so you're not here to look at me anyway or my fashion choices. And we're here to play harmonica, and so I'm broadcasting from beautiful Metro State University in downtown Denver, Colorado. They don't know I'm doing this, so they probably freak out and be like, "You need to do a better job if you're not saying that you're using one of our practice rooms." No, they probably wouldn't. They'd probably be like, "What's your cadence?" I don't know. They'd ask me questions I don't know the answer to. We are posting it over here on our web page, which is mammothgardens.com. Mammothgardens.com has become almost exclusively harmonica these days, and I still have the old store stuff on there, mostly because it's a pain to switch it with all of my suppliers. So when they go there, I want them to think that I'm really doing something. I'm going to post our harmonica logo over on Twitter. You're patient, and then you hit tweet, mammothgardens.com. That's where we want everybody to go. So that's been tweeted, and all right, there's that. Robin is in. Good morning, Robin. How you doing? We're getting snow today, so I feel like you a little bit. All right, let me make sure the link is working, and then we'll get started. It's 11:02. I think that's the time we said we were going to meet on February 1st. It is. All that's true. Opens up to... that opens up where it's supposed to. I got my microphone over here. It's facing the right direction today. Let's grab Diatonics first. Let's warm up on that. And let's see. I think I've sent everybody the new music, but I don't know for sure. Marcia made it in. Good morning, Marcia. And I'm very sad that it looks like this wall has a bunch of stuff on it. I wonder if I move this and then it'll look a little more official. Does that look? No, you can still see the junk. Oh well, it is what it is. Here's where we are. This is what we're doing today. All right, let's warm up on one of our scales. So grab your diatonic scales, diatonic notes in C. I got a $4 harmonica this weekend, and so I'm actually going to grab it because I want to know if it does any good. My friend Elizabeth gave this to me, and it would cost her $5. I noticed on Amazon they have them for $7. So I'm going to try using this $7 harmonica today. Have to blow a little bit harder with it, but let's see what happens. So let's do the C major scale twice. Ready to shovel. I know, right? We're going to have to shovel here in Denver. I got C major scale twice and then the A minor scale twice. Let's give it a try. Blow 4. I got to find a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's the end of playing this one. It works good enough. If I was going to do a harmonica camp, I think these little Honer $5, $7 ones on Amazon will probably fit the bill. But I sure don't like it playing as much as my good harmonica. All right, there we go. Let's see. Today is Tuesday, right? So let's go grab, what's our Tuesday song? Ode to Joy. Let's grab Ode to Joy next. EFGHIJKLMNOP. Ode to Joy on Diatonic. And I saw somebody else wandered in here. Who all we got in here? Oh, Marianne made it in. Hey, Marianne, good to see you. Up in Fort Collins. Just began snowing in Fort Collins. It's going to come down from the north today. We still don't have snow flying here in Denver yet. In fact, I can still see blue sky out there. So, what are you going to do? Ode to Joy, 2 times through, below 5. Let's see. It just begun snowing in Fort Collins. I'm at the vet with my pups. Oh, without harmonica. Come on, the veterinarian needs to have a little bit of harmonica blowing in his lobby, right? It probably helps cover up the sound of the dogs barking. All right, here we go. Hey, Fran. Francis in from Portugal, you guys. So excited. We are international crew today. That's why we're playing Beethoven, right? He's spent a good portion of his career in Austria, and as did Francis. So here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Beautiful. Sounds good. It's a good song, right? The guy, whoever wrote that one knew what he was doing. All right. Let's keep moving forward. Going to push a little bit today. I got to be out of here exactly on time. So let's go grab it. A lot of you guys didn't send me emails yet about Blowing in the Wind. Most of you did, but not all of you. I know there's one person out there who's like, oh, I didn't send over the thing for Blowing in the Wind. So we'll skip Blowing in the Wind today, and we'll do it next week, or tomorrow is what I mean. Go grab Blow the Man Down. Let's do that one. Blow the Man Down. This one I was reminded of. There's an episode of Big Bang Theory where they're making penny blossoms and they're singing this song to make them work faster. So, but da 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 bum bum ba da da bum. That's how we're after. That's what we're after on this one. And I see some other folks have snuck in here, I think. Let's see. Oops. Trouble with typing. Yeah, we don't judge people on typing anymore, right? Back in the day, remember when they would have us test to see how fast we could do? I think I was up to 40 words per minute, and it was pretty fast. It was professional typists were about 60 words per minute, if I remember right. And these days they don't measure that at all anymore. Sandy made it in. I do have the doctor today, but it's not until 1 o'clock, so I'm squishing this in, and then we're skipping ukulele today. Thanks, Andy. The only snow falling around here are almond blossoms. Yeah, whatever, Francis, and living in Portugal. We don't want to. Do we want to hear about the weather in Portugal? I don't know if we want to hear about that. Let's do "Blow the Man Down" 2 times through. On 3-beat, 2-beat count in, and you're welcome, Marianne. From the top, 2-beat count in, blow 5. 1, 2. Did I say 2 times through is enough? I think 2 times through is enough. One of the things I think is important, I was thinking about this as we're going along, this entire song is 4, 5s, and 6s, right? Which is what all of our regular weekday songs are. But a lot harder to play, because look how many draws you have in that second stave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 draws in that section from measure 7 through 12. So it's a much, much more difficult song to play through that section, because you're doing all this drawing. And also then notice the chords in there. D minor on harmonica, that's a draw chord, and G7, in order to get the 7 part of a G chord, it's an F, which is also a draw. So there's a lot of draws on here. It's a lot harder song than our regular ones, even though the notes are 4, 5s, and 6s. And so I also think it's really good for your lungs, because you get a ton of it, and you really need to be thinking that one through. So yeah. Hope you're Robin says, when you're saying that something didn't get done on time, you're talking about me, right? Nobody in particular. All right, so we did Blow the Man Down today. Tomorrow, let's do Blowing in the Wind tomorrow. So if you don't have it, send me a note, and then we'll do Brahms Lullaby on Thursday. Okay, so that's it for the for Diatonics. And then on Chromes, let's do 2. Let's do Beautiful Dreamer and Come Josephine in My Flying Machine. I think we did we do these on, when was the last time we met? Wednesday? I think it must have been Wednesday when we met last. That's right, because then I had the thing in Colorado Springs. By the way, one of the songs I did in Colorado Springs is called Soft Kitty, which is also from Big Bang Theory, and I have a harmonica part on there in the key of F, and I teach it all the time. I always have my F harmonica. If I have time, then I squeeze it in, but I don't always have time. So, all right, Beautiful Dreamer. We've done this one quite a bit. Pretty challenging little piece. Let's see how we do on it today. And guys, I did get notes from 2 of you about songs from the other websites, Mammoth, the ukulele and guitar websites, about songs you'd like to have me tab out on those, and I'm going to get, let's put it this way, I'm ready to start them. How about that? Got them all in the right spot on the computer and all that, so I should be able to knock that out fairly quickly. All right, I'm going to give us another dozen or so songs that you guys have proposed. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Beautiful Dreamer. We play it through twice. Remember, we'll go down to 56 and then come back. Also, remember, we're in the key of D, so you're going to have a lot of button pushing and a lot of draws. And so this is a pretty challenging song. If you get where you're about ready to fall off your chair because you're running out of air, just take a few measures off, let yourself get caught up, and then jump back in. I like it when people can... it's not that I like it. I think it's essential that when you're playing along and you need to sit out for a measure or two because it's too hard or you're running out of air or whatever, that you just keep reading along, just follow along where we are, and then jump back in. I think that's the most important skill that I have as a musician, is the ability to jump in when I've goofed up, like to keep track of where I am, to let that thing just sort of disappear into the past, and then find my way back into the song. When I first started music, man, I thought that was such a difficult thing. And I think by playing here in ensemble, you'll get really good at it, where you're like, yeah, well, I got to take a few measures off, and then I'll jump back in. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping is happening with you. All right. I just emailed. Robin. All right. We have to have a few type B people in life, and Robin and I are it. Here we go. I don't know what else to say. 3. Remember, the 8th note gets a beat. That's the 8 on your 3/8 time. The 8th note is counted as 1, and so there's 3 8th notes in every measure. Count in 3 and draw 5. 1, 2, 3. To number 12. Phew, that's a long one. At some point, you're like, I think I've played this part. Did I already play this line? Isn't that? Here's the thing that's crazy. It's really just a very modern sounding song. 1862, middle of the Civil War. Things in America were a mess. Here comes Stephen Foster doing this kind of stuff, and you're just like, yeah, I can see why he was pretty popular at the time. Just such escapism and such beautiful melody. Really, really nice. Let's see. Oh yeah, senior puppies got to do your acupuncture. I know these dogs are amazing. What they put up with us, huh? Sandy's like, yeah. For a while I was playing that one all the way through, but then I decided I'd rest a little bit. Perfect. All right, let's do "Come Josephine" in My Flying Machine, and guys, this will probably be our last one today because I do need to run. I gotta run home. And then get back over to the hospital and all this stuff. So it's just it's feeling a little crazy. Come Josephine in My Flying Machine. Let's do it this way. I'm going to play the high notes first, and you're going to play the low notes first, and then we'll switch. Okay, so then the second time through, I'll play the low notes and you play the high notes. So basically what I want you to do is I want you to read it, just do the low notes first, 3 2 minus 2 3. You guys do those, and I'll be playing the an octave higher, so we'll sound really cool, and then we'll switch. Okay, and so when we come back through on the repeat, then you guys jump to the higher octave, and I'll play the lower octave. Remember, the second time you come through, when you get to 29. Notice that above measure 30 you have the brackets, right? And that says first repeat. So 30, 31, and 32 are your first repeat. That's the thing we'll do the first time through. And then the second time through, when you get to 29, jump to 33, and you'll play the ending there. And with this song, here's what you got to remember. Okay, airplanes are brand new, 1910, right? They're a thing. And so the pilot is saying, come on, Josephine, jump in and we'll go drive it. We'll go fly around through the sky. And so everything's going great. When you get to measure 33, up, all on, good. And we want to really hold that because the airplane's flying off into the distance. Bye. Okay, so it won't be... It'll be a nice long fermata there. That's that eyeball looking thing that's above the second note in measure 33. That's the note that's going to tell you, hey, we're going to hold that one for just a little bit, make it as dramatic as possible. Remember, you're in 3, so, and it's almost all quarter notes, so it's not super super hard to play the rhythm on this, but it is a little bit challenging to get some life into it because it's all just quarter notes. So don't be too quarter notey. Right, Gary. And let's see how we do. Oh, Marcia says, ugh. It's worth having that button on the harmonica, as Francis says. Back in the day, when we first started these harmonica classes, Francis was like, give us songs where we get to push the button more. And everybody else was like, no, that's cool. We want to get the good out of our buttons, right? That's the cool part about Chromatic, right? Is you can play all the songs. There's no song that you can't play on a chromatic harmonica. And we don't even do all of the little fancy stuff, guys. The more advanced players get, where they do some trills, this kind of stuff. You can really use it to your advantage, and you can sort of bend notes a tiny bit. Right, so depending on how you attack your slide here, you can do different things with it, which is kind of fun. So that last song we did that. And I think Marcia's ugh isn't that she hates the song. I think it's that, right, we took some time off. We weren't playing this seriously because of me previously, and now we're back at it. And so your lungs are, isn't it amazing? If you play every day, your lungs will stay open, you'll stay strong, and it stays a little easier. But when we take significant time off, then all of a sudden our bodies are like, well, we don't need to do that anymore, and so play harmonica every day. There we go. And like all of the other misinformation about things out there, this will save your life. This will keep you from ever having to go to the hospital. That's not true, but wouldn't it be nice? It can't hurt. I'm going to blow the high notes, you're going to blow the low notes, and then we'll switch. 2 times through, count in 3. 1, 2, 3. To the top. Strum. I ran out of air that one. All right, so we got to do some more work to get my air back in place. So let's see. I'm not used to using the button yet, and my bends are not good. So yeah, none of it. You know, it's interesting because all of these songs, those buttons sneak up on you, right? And so, and if you go look at the other harmonica tab on the internet, everybody's got a different formula for when to push the button and not. But it's really cool because then you get 3 full octaves on this thing, which is half of a piano. I mean, it's a ton of notes on here, and you've got them all, right? Which is very cool. And then with bends, guys, we were talking about them quite a bit, and I do want you, don't work on bends on chromatic. Don't just, it's too much, right? What you want to do is work on your bends on diatonic, and you want to work on them on draws. Right, so just pick a hole, usually down on the left-hand side of your diatonic, and then just tighten your embouchure really tight, and then let it go. Wow. Now you're drawing, right? But your mouth is going tight, loose, and that should start getting you a little bit of a bend in there. Should. Took me a while. One day I was able to do it, and then for a while I couldn't control it, and I was doing it on every note, and it sounded ridiculous. So once you learn it, then you got to learn to control it, right? But it's learning it in the first place. It takes a little bit of just focused effort. Just pick one hole, be draws only, real tight, loose, real tight, loose, real tight, loose, and you'll see, and all of a sudden your harmonic will go wah 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 wah, and you'll know you're doing it. Thanks, Francis, for being here. Good luck at the hospital. It's just there's I took some tests and they want to talk about them. I think I'm fine. I don't know. I don't know why they want to talk about them. Maybe I have to take the I don't know. We'll find out what I got to do. Add another pill into the pill box probably. All right, guys, have a wonderful day. I'll thank you all for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. Send me a note if you don't have blowing in the wind or Blue Moon. I got my email from Robin here, so I think that should be our only slacker. The rest of you guys are all set. And poor Robin, I pick on her all the time. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.